Looks like we're going to have a pretty big snowstorm for New York City. I will show you what I mean. Let's go to 57 hours out. Big storm off the coast. Let's check the MSL. Rain snow line. Right here. So we're going to be dealing with temperatures cold enough for snow in New York City. 60. Heavy precipitation. 63. Moderate to heavy precipitation. This is a 3 hour, this is 6 hours culmative. Rain snow line east in New York City. Let's go to 72 hours out. Still heavy precipitation around New York City. Let's go 12 hours later. Still precipitation. Another 12 hours later. It's just ending now. 102 hours out. Still lingering. Snow flurry showers. Winds and knots. Big storm. Just sitting and spinning. In a span from 66 to about 123 hours. The storm is still influencing our winds and weather. There should be some lake ocean effect snow on the coasts. Let's go finally to 162. And there's another storm coming in. This storm is going to be mostly rain for the northeast. As you can see, the rain snow line is way up here. This is going to be mostly snow. But let's check what the models are saying, though. Let's go to precip type. Snow. Let's go here, 60. I don't think it's going to be rain. I think it's going to be more of a rain snow. Because rain snow line way east, and the winds are coming out of the northeast. See? So this bringing in cold air from New England. As you can see, cold air being spiraled in at 23 to 28 knots, or 30 to 25 to 35 miles per hour winds coming in from the northeast. We're northeast, and you're getting the low right here. It's going to be pulling down cold air. You have cold air aloft, cold air a little bit at the surface. You're going to get rain. You're going to get mostly snow. For New York City, 3 to 6 inches for this whole storm. Culmative, accumulative, not how much we'll have at the surface, but how much will accumulate total, both melt and total. I'm thinking 6 to 12 inches for the city, possibly a foot, possibly around the Catskills. The jackpot I'm thinking is going to be Philadelphia, Baltimore, and Washington, where over a foot can occur. If we don't get any mixing in the city, we might get a little over a foot. So this could be a pretty big storm, according to what the GFS says. But the Euro is saying another story. The Euro model is showing nothing. Nada. Nothing at all. We'll be getting nothing from the storm if this Euro model is correct. But lately the Euro hasn't been so reliable. Let's go to the NAM. The NAM, also a different story. See, the NAM is showing a closer storm. The NAM is also showing a pretty big storm for the northeast. See? A little further to the south than GFS. The Euro, too far south. The NAM, somewhere in the middle. And the GFS is, I think, a little too far north. I think it's going to be somewhere in the middle. I think we'll get a pretty good-sized storm. I'm still thinking 6 to 12 for New York City. Because while the the NAM is saying is a little more accurate. All snow in New York City. That is, I think, is more accurate. So if we get all snow, but the GFS scenario, New York City is going to be buried in 2 feet of snow at least. I mean, there's a chance that New York City could really, really get it nasty. Really bad. In terms of since the last advisory, let's go to 72. In terms of winds, these are gale to possibly storm force winds here. 40 to 45 knots. These are gale winds. Storm winds are here. We'll be dealing with a pretty big storm here. In terms of air pressure, I don't think it'll be as bad because low mid 980s. So we should have millibars around 1,000 millibars, 2940, 2950. But the worst part of the storm, I think, is going to be the winds and the snow and the rain. It's going to be yucky. I hope we get more snow than we got from Nemo, because Nemo was a disappointment for us. I live right here, and I only got 10 inches. Yet places here that got mostly rain ended up getting a big burst of thunder snow that got on 30, 40 inches. Boston got horrible blizzard conditions. The winds, these winds, these are showing the winds aloft. Maybe, or surface winds. See, the winds are not coming right out of the water. This is New York City right here. And you see this wind? It's going to come through Connecticut and then into New York City. So we will be getting northeast winds. Let's go to 60. Still northeast. So as you're showing, as you're seeing, there's going to be an east wind initially. Initially an east wind, which will cause rain. But as the winds shift, there should be a transition to snow. But at this time, there should be heavy wind-driven snow in New York City. And even as it's ending, there could be if the storm is going to stall, the precipitation might back in or wrap back around, causing big snowstorm for New York City. So I think Winter Storm Saturn is going to be a big time snow producer, especially for southeastern New England, north of Taunton. I think Boston and Quincy, right along the coast, should be rain mostly, changing over to snow at the end. 6 to 12 inches for Boston and Quincy. Worcester should be getting up to a foot or more. Connecticut, definitely over a foot. Let's check the precip type. I think this should all be filled in with snow. Everything from here down to here should be filled in with snow. And long range, I'm going to check the long range right now. I just rebooted the forecast, but I'm thinking I'm going to go to weather.ca.edu, and they're going to show accurate surface temperatures. My bad. I need 6-hour surface level pressure and 6-hour precipitation. 66. Right here. See? Moderate to heavy precipitation. Right here. And look at 2-meter temperature. Or surface temperature. This is the most important, crucial fact. Cold enough for snow. Let's go to 60. Mix. It's going to be a mix. And right when the heaviest is over, it's going to be snow, 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 and snow. And see, the low is just going to stall here. And the thing is, the low is not going to be here. It's going to be south. And that should be providing precipitation to just wrap around for a long period of time. See, there's still light precipitation occurring. This storm is just going to sit there and spin itself out. This is going to be a true benchmark storm. And I'm thinking we're going to get at least a foot of snow before this storm is over. A foot for Boston is pretty unlikely because too much warm air will probably work into the storm, and it'll probably be rain changing to snow. Even though the rain-snow line will be east of Boston, I think what Boston is going to have is going to be a rain-snow mix. Right along the coast, especially south of 128, east of 128, should be mostly rain. Total snow accumulation should be around 3 to 6 inches for Boston. I'm changing my forecast based on what I just saw in the temperature surface temperatures. But I'm going to go to 72, which is still... what I'm seeing is I think Boston will get rain changing to snow. And honestly, I think this winter is going to be pretty intense. I think we're going to get a pretty heavy winter. And I'm going to show you the older model, which is showing precipitation. See, 180. We might get another snowstorm. This could be the next snowstorm we might get, but I'm thinking it's going to stay to the south as this model is suggesting. But this storm here might be something else. As this Arctic blast comes in, we might get a storm that rides up the Mississippi Valley. Possibly later. Well, I hope the storm happens, and I really like the snow. I really love the snow. Recently, New York City has not been lucky with the snow. Even with Nemo, we only got 10 inches, and area just 20 miles east of us got like 3 feet. Hopefully this will be a change. Well, see you later today. Have a great day, everyone.